Right, I'm getting really bad at uploading. I'm slacking on my discipline, I can't lie. The joys of life are getting the better of me. And I need to remember to play the long game because it's worth it. And I'm just wasting time doing things that are not gonna gain me anything in the long run. So obviously I just went on a date, went to Brixton, but really what have I gained other than losing like 4 or 5 hours that I could have stuck into my digital asset, posted some blogs, posted some content on social media, I don't know, built up the page, built up my personal brand, anything like that. Like, I'm glad I am doing what I'm doing now in recording and documenting, because it means I'm doing something for today, but I want to compound my growth, and it means I need a schedule of consistently updating stuff. Don't know why I started talking like I'm a flipping non-playable character or something on a mission, but back to chatting how I chat. Okay, so yeah, I need to get consistent. I keep having these doubts. So I was having this doubt over my whole concept. I had to, obviously I said I had to rethink my vision because it wasn't clear in my mind. And then I came up with, I was rethinking what is my actual business. Because a business, my thing was more of like, you can do an ikigai, which is what I did in the first place, which gives you your purpose, but your purpose doesn't necessarily say how you'll make money. Like, I did do it because one of the 4 components of ikigai, I hope I'm saying it right, is something that you can get paid for. And when I first thought of it, which was always centered around travel, the method of making money was not what it is now. I actually can't remember what my way of making money was. I think it was affiliate marketing in my blog, right? Which I'm gonna do. But I went through a stage where I was like, no, it's actually gonna be discounted rent. So again, I mentioned my site pivots, my idea pivoted, and I was like, okay, it's gonna be discounted rentals. So like taste card, but for vacation rentals. So it's still in the hospitality industry, but it's accommodation rather than restaurants. That was my idea. And then I went through a day of thinking like, gosh, Airbnb has 7 million listings or whatever it has. I was looking at VRBO. Oh gosh, they have 1 million. HomeAway, 300,000. I was thinking like, it was kind of disheartening because I was like, that's going to take me a lifetime. I was looking at Taste Card had like a 25 million investment. Airbnb, no doubt, had the investment. Like, they're based in San Francisco. I think it was them, or it was one of the big companies I looked at had like 6 investment partners. And I was like, well, I don't want to get investment at this stage. I want to prove to myself that the business can get off the ground and then potentially look to get investment. But I don't want to get investment off the ground off the ground, off the bat. Yeah, I don't want to get investment off the bat. And then I realised, why am I comparing myself with other people? You know how they say don't compare yourself with other people? It's the same for a brand. A lot of the strategies you apply to yourself, you apply to a brand or to a business. A lot of the things that we say to do for ourselves can apply to our businesses. A lot of people amalgamate themselves into their business, and it's doable. It is doable. There is actually different licensing, one in which you are a sole trader, in which you are your business, really, because a business is just an entity, just as we are. The other is not a sole trader, but a licensed business where you're a separate entity. So any repossession that could take place is nothing to do with, well, it's not nothing to do with your name, but it's not, they couldn't come and, the bailiffs couldn't come and take stuff from your house if your business went under. Anyway, why was I saying that now? Fuck. Yeah, so basically I just clocked that I was just, why am I comparing my startup that I don't want to put investment in just yet to a flipping business that's been going? To be fair to Airbnb, they've only been going 10 years, but it's like, why am I trying to compare myself to them? That's never gonna be, it's just, it doesn't make sense. It's not a good idea, and it doesn't make sense. I should compare my business today to my business tomorrow. And then I also thought, them guys have to satisfy shareholders. They're actually on the stock exchange in New York. They went public, I think it was like 3 years, start of 2020 when they went public. So they're trying to make dividends for their shareholders. I'm a one-man band. I'm literally me, myself, and I. So why does it matter that I can be a listing site of only 100? An Airbnb can be 7 million. It doesn't matter. I had to go for the quality. If I'm doing that, it's worth going out for the quality over quantity approach. But I realized, why am I trying to take the whole market share? Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I've got 0.001%, as long as that's making me passive income and it's growing, that's all I can ask for. So yeah, with all that said, I realized today that all of yesterday I just spent overthinking, and all I need to do is make progress. So long as there's stuff going onto my site, I don't like to say stuff, so I'm going to say posts, media, referrals, backlinks, new pages, and social media updates. As long as all that's going, I don't have to niche down so much. It doesn't matter, because growth is the main thing. It actually genuinely doesn't matter. A lot of it, I think, looking into SEO, a lot of it was saying if you have different fields within your page, it's not good for SEO, which might be the case, but at the end of the day, if you're producing enough, then it doesn't really matter so much that it's different topics, because part of what I want to talk about is like discounts for insurance, discounts for vacation rentals, but also how to be productive, because being productive in itself is how you build a business. Building a business is how you make passive income. The whole blog in general is about freedom and about hacks, tools, ways to do things differently. And it's not one topic in particular. So I'm just going to let it be how it is. And as I post more and more, I can look at what's been successful and dive into that thing. Or even after a set period of time, when I have enough rentals on my page, then that validates charging a subscription or charging, if I've got enough traffic on my page or enough members, that validates charging a client or a host a fee. But that's all long game. The whole blogging industry, the whole blogging game in general is a long-term solution. But having a digital asset like a website, which I will do, and updating is not difficult, to be honest. And once it's got traffic, very valuable asset. So yeah, as long as it's being updated, I'm going to set a target of one post a day and 3 social media updates. No, 4 social media updates a day. One of which should be a YouTube video. So I'm trying to get back on track with that. But to be honest, this is just documenting to myself so that I can track my progress. And it helps me clear my thoughts as well, to be honest. The other Instagram powerful tool, heavily for the enticing hosts to post on my page, but also social proof, which again is for the host side, which is important. And then TikTok, which will be more so for clientele. I want to have a large Gen Z and millennial base on my site. Sorry, I've just got an itchy neck there. I want a large Gen Z and millennial clientele on my site, because that's the group that travels the most, and it's also easier to market to. So that is my plan, and I want to also get someone editing these videos. I mean, I'll probably edit them myself for a little bit if I can find the time, which I will have to make the time. And then I will get someone to edit them. But yeah, passive income would be good. And then I can use that to pay for the editing of videos. And then we snowball, and then we are flying, boys. So that's today's video.